Okay, so we're going to take a nice deep breath in and a deep, relaxing, cleansing breath out. That's how we're going to start this video. This is not like last time. So here are 3 reasons why this is not a housing crisis. Apples and oranges, right? The market today is vastly different from 2008. We all remember 2008, some of us painfully well, and the market conditions today are far different from the time when housing was a key factor and did trigger that recession. Okay, there was a lot of excessive equity tapping and so much more, home price appreciation, surplus inventory, and that's just not where we were 12 years ago. Here's what Danielle Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com, had to say. It will be, if it is a recession, it will be different than the Great Recession. Things unraveled pretty quickly then, and the recovery was pretty slow. If she would expect this to be milder. There's no dysfunction in the banking system. We don't have many households who are over leveraged with their mortgage payments and potentially in trouble. So let's take a look at a couple of things. Goldman Sachs just released this yesterday on St. Patty's Day. This is their GDP forecast, and so hovered just barely under in first quarter. They do expect a dip here in Q2, but seeing a recovery in quarters 3 and 4. So and then further strong gains into 2021. So these are both expert sources that indicate this is and I'm going to highlight it here, a momentary event in time, not a collapse of the industry. A recession does not equal a housing crisis. So in 4 of the last 5, the home price changes were actually 3 were positive, 1 was barely negative, and yes, 2008 was, but again, we discussed why that was vastly different. So homes actually appreciated in 1980, 81, and 2001, and barely lost any ground in 91. We can be confident about what we know. There are concerns about the global impact of COVID-19 and that it will have impact on the economy, and that those are real, they're scary, and we understand that. It's impacting the wellness of our friends, families, loved ones, and it's high on everyone's emotional radar, including ours. So here's what Bloomberg had to say. Several economists made clear that the extent of the economic wreckage will depend on factors such as how long the virus lasts, whether governments will loosen fiscal policy enough, and can markets avoid freezing up. So with that said, we don't know the exact impact, but we do know that housing isn't the driver, and we also have to remind you that people still have life events. They get married, they get divorced, they have babies, they have job transfers. All this takes place, and it historically has taken place the day after 9/11, and so on and so forth. So those all prompt people to buy and sell houses. And then we go on here, and I would encourage you to read our full blog, and we'll put a link to it in this video. 5 simple graphs that prove this is not like last time. Mortgage standards are not like they were then. Here's where that housing bubble was leading up to 2007, where there was this mortgage credit availability, and it's much more controlled today. So encourage you to look at that. Prices aren't soaring out of control. Look at what house prices were doing in the 6 years leading up to 2007 versus house prices now. We think that they're crazy and out of control. Relative to that time, they're much significantly different. We do not have a surplus of homes on the market. We actually have a shortage. So back in 2007, we had 8.2 months of inventory of homes for sale. Today, across the entire US, we have 3.1 months of inventory. And here in the Denver metro area, last month, we finished at 1.1 months of inventory for sale. So, and we were seeing that there were basically two buyers for every home available for sale. Houses became too expensive to buy, and again, we complain about it. But look at this in 2006. It took 25% or more of your median income to purchase a median price home, versus today about 15%. And people are equity rich. They're not tapped out. So there's a lot more equity sitting in people's homes today. If you are concerned about making some mistakes that led to that 2007 housing crash, just take a look at these charts, and hopefully that will help alleviate some of those fears. And any concerns about a recession are real, but housing isn't the driver. If you do have questions about what this means to your family's home buying or selling plans, just reach out to me or to Sandy here at Jones Team Colorado. That link right there will put you in touch with us. And we do have another resource. It's very detailed. It's a white paper from Megan Aller, our research guru at First American Title, detailing her insights on this. And there's a lot of information there. We'd be happy to email you a PDF copy. So just reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to send that to you. So that's our take on it. We just want to be a voice of reason in some of this chaos and provide you with the market and market resources and our perspective on it as we see it. So again, this is Tim at Jones Team Colorado, eXp Realty. You can reach us by calling or texting at 720-314-8462. Go to our website, jonesteamcolorado.com, and you can read this full blog. You can get other resources. We can provide you with market data on your home, your neighborhood, and keep your finger on the pulse of the market for you. Okay, we hope you are hanging in there, having a good day. If you need anything at all, if you need supplies, if you need us to run errands, if there's anything that we can do to be of assistance to help you through this time, inside or outside of real estate, please be sure and reach out to us. Thanks so much. We really love you guys and appreciate you.